The 1992 Toronto Blue Jays were 96-66, and they closed their season with an attendance record of 4,028,000. Toronto was not swept in a single series in 1992, and it made them the first team in 49 years to accomplish that feat. They beat the Oakland A's in 6 games for the first American League pennant, and in the World Series, they faced the Atlanta Braves, and they beat the Braves in 6 games. Became the first non-U.S. based team to win baseball's World Championship. Today, the 1992 Toronto Blue Jays play the current Kings of the Hills, 1991 Minnesota Twins. Here are the starting lineups for today's game. For Toronto, Alomar, White, and Winfield, Carter, Maldonado, and Olerud, Gruber, Borders, and Lee. For Minnesota, Mack, Knobloch, Puckett, Herbeck, Davis, Harper, Munoz, Pagliarulo, and Gagne. Starting pitchers are Juan Guzman for Toronto and Jack Morris for Minnesota. Morris is on both rosters. So the Twins won the coin toss. They get Jack Morris for this game, and the Toronto Blue Jays do not. We got master symbols on both teams, so we're going to go with the Oz boards, and we're ready to begin in 3, 2, 1. If a dice jumps out of the stadium, I just drop it back in. All right, here's the delivery from Jack Morris to Roberto Alomar, and he gets a 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll. 4-2 is going to be a leadoff double for Roberto Alomar. Gets the Blue Jays off to a good start. Devo White steps into the box, and he rolls a 5-4. Fly ball to right field. Shane Mack is under and makes the catch. Roberto Alomar sticks at second base. That brings up the third place hitter, Hall of Famer Dave Winfield. Winfield rolls a 5-2, ground ball to third base, or a Y, and Jack Morris has a Y strikeout modifier, so Winfield struck out by Morris. 2 outs, it's going to be up to Joe Carter to cash this runner in. Carter rolls a 2-2 roll. That's a hit column roll. 5-1's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. Joe Carter gets him home. Toronto 2 and Minnesota nothing. We need another dice roll for Kenny Maldonado. He rolls a fly ball to right field, caught by Shane Mack. 2 runs on 2 hits. Toronto's up 2-0 with the Twins coming to bat. Juan Guzman's on the hill of throws for the Blue Jays. He's a grade B ex-pitcher. 2.6 run average in 1992. Shane Mack steps into the box, and his roll's a 4-3. Comebacker back to Guzman, who fields it and throws to first. All right, both teams are filling column 1, but with the Oz boards, I usually use the individual fielders for each line. Chuck Knobloch's the hitter for Minnesota, and he rolls a 5-4. That's going to be a fly ball to right fielder Kenny Maldonado. 2 outs. That brings up Kirby Puckett. Puckett rolls a 2-4, and that's a fly ball to center. Put away by Devo White. 3 up and 3 down for the Twins. At the top of the second, it's 2-0 Toronto. John Olerud will lead off for Toronto in the second. He had 284 in 92, but increased his average tremendously to about 363 in 93. Olerud rolls a 6-5 that's popped up behind home plate. The catcher, Brian Harper, puts it away 1 out. Third baseman, Kelly Gruber. Gruber rolls a 5-3. That's a 20. Base hit past Knobloch into right field. Here's Pat Borders. Borders rolls a 5-2. Grounded to third, Pagliarulo at third base is a fielding column 1. That's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Takes us to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Toronto. All right, Minnesota first baseman Ken Hrbek is on deck swinging a couple of bats. Gets rid of one of them, and he's ready to go. Here's a pitch from Juan Guzman. Hrbek hits a line drive over the head of Roberto Alomar for a base hit in the right field. He's a slow runner. We'll play it safe for the slow runners, unless I say otherwise. Chili Davis, the DH. Davis rolls a 4-1. Ground ball is short. Let's see, fielding column 2 for Lee. And he goes to first base for the play, and the base runner Hrbek goes to second. There's Brian Harper. Harper rolls a 2-6. It's a roller to second base. And now Hrbek goes to third for Pedro Munoz, 283 hitter in 91. Munoz rolls a 21, and that's a fly ball to left field. Joe Carter is under it and makes the catch. No runs on a hit and one left. We go to the top of the third. Blue Jays 2, Twins nothing. All right, 18-game winner Jack Morris is ready to go in the third inning. He'll be pitching to Manny Lee, and then the top of the order. Lee hits a fly ball to left field, and it's caught by Pedro Munoz. One gone. Top of the order in Robbie Alomar. Alomar gets a walk. He's on base twice. He doubled it first time up. Devo White rolls a 4-3. At the comebacker, back to Jack Morris, who whirls and throws a second to retire Alomar. Fielder's choice for Devo White. D34 stealing. And I think Toronto may have an opportunity to run. Harper is a -2 throwing, so D36 stealing. Harper has no chance to throw out the base runner, so there he goes. Stolen base for Devo White. He's in scoring position. 5-2 was the dice roll on that steal a second. Still consulted the dice roll to make sure it wasn't a bad throw. Next roll for Devon White is 6-3, and that's a fly out to center field. No runs on no hits, one left. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Toronto. All right, Pagliarulo looking for his first hit. Comes to bat, bottom of the third for Minnesota. 5-5 roll is a 8 against a B pitcher. That's going to be a fly out to center field. Devo White on that play. Here's Greg Gagne. Gagne hits a comebacker back to Guzman, who snags it and throws to Olerud at first. 2 outs. Here's Shane Mack. Mack rolls a 3-3 roll. He's a -2 against right-handed pitchers, so makes Guzman 17. And what would normally be a double has a 7 in that block, so that's going to be just a single for Shane Mack. C23 stealing, and not a lot of defense against steals here. Guzman, 0 holding runners, and I think Borders is +1 throwing, so C24, his chances to be safe will be 11 through 46. There goes Shane Mack with 2 outs. He's trying to steal second, and the roll is a 56. He is thrown out. Roberto Alomar with the tag. That's the inning. Top of the fourth, 2-0 Toronto. All right, Joe Carter leads off for Toronto. He was born in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, but I think he spent a lot of time growing up in Kansas City and went to high school in KC. Here's a pitch from Jack Morris. 4-6 roll is, or 6-4 roll, excuse me, is a swing and a miss. Strike 3, Joe Carter is punched out by Jack Morris. Candy Maldonado rolls a 4-3. It's a roller back to the pitcher. Morris handles it and throws to first. John Olerud draws a walk. All right, with 1 on and 2 outs, Morris will pitch to Kelly Gruber. Gruber rolls a 6-4, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Morris. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Toronto. Chuck Knobloch was left standing at the Oiler when Shane Mack got caught stealing. Here's a pitch to Knobloch. 5-4 is a fly ball lifted to right field. Put away by Candy Maldonado. Kirby Puckett rolls a 3-6. That's a base on balls. Batter is Kent Herbeck. Herbeck rolls a 6-4. That's a 37. Puckett is picked off first. 2 outs. Probably had thoughts of stealing second, but just got caught. All right. Next pitch to Herbeck is a 6-1 ground ball to the shortstop. Manny Lee throws to Olerud at first. When Guzman ends up facing the minimum in the bottom of the fourth, we go to the top of the fifth. 2-0 Toronto. Catcher Pat Borders leads off for the Blue Jays, native of Columbus, Ohio. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. Shane Mack makes the catch. Shortstop Manny Lee. Lee flies to center field. 2 outs. Top of the order, Roberto Alomar rolls a 3-5. That's a base hit for Roberto Alomar. He's been on base all 3 times. D32 stealing. Once again, there he goes. The throw is a 5-6. He's going to be safe. Success rate was 34 after the adjustments. So Alomar's at second with 2 outs in scoring position here. Let's see. 2-6 roll for Devon White, and that is going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the inning. Halfway through, Toronto Blue Jays 2, Twins nothing. Charlie Davis, who began his career in the San Francisco Giants outfield, comes to bat. 2-1 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Catcher Brian Harper rolls a 5-6, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Guzman pouring it in there. Pedro Munoz rolls a 5-4, and that's contact there, fly to right field. Candy Maldonado makes the catch. We go to the top of the 6th. 2-0 Toronto. We're at the 3rd spot in a pitching rotation, and in this game, both these pitchers are slinging it. Jack Morris will have Winfield, Carter, and Maldonado, the heart of the Blue Jay order. 3-5 roll for Winfield is going to be a base on balls. Slow runner at first. Joe Carter's the batter. Joe Carter hits a pop-up on the infield. Third baseman Mike Pagliarulo is under it and makes the catch. Unproductive out there. Candy Maldonado rolls a 2-3, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Jack Morris. Here's John Olerud. Olerud hits a hard ground ball to second base. Knobloch knocks it down, but it rolls into the outfield. It's going to be a base hit. Winfield holds at second. Blue Jays have first and second with 2 gone. And now Kelly Gruber is the batter. He rolls a grounder to the shortstop. Gagne's got it, throws to first. 3 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 2-0, Toronto. Mike Pagliarulo will start off for the Twins. He flied out to center field. First time up. Here's a delivery from Juan Guzman. 4-1 is going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Pagliarulo is thrown out. 1 out. Gagne rolls a 3-1. Base hit for Greg Gagne. It's only third hit for Minnesota. He's a B-22 stealing. Shane Mack hits a line drive to right field. That's recovered by Maldonado. Gagne will not stop at second. He goes to third. First and third Twins with 1 down. Let's see. Tying runs on first. Potential tying run. Mack is a C-23 stealing. Blue Jays are going to play their infield at double play depth. Chuck Knobloch hits a ground ball to third. Kelly Gruber is a fielding column 1. That's going to make a difference. It's a 5-4-3 double play, inning the inning, and killing the hopes of the Twins in the 6th inning. Anything less than a fielding column 1 on that play would have been just 1 out. No runs on 2 hits. Go to the top of the 7th. 2-0 Toronto. At top of the 7th, Jack Morris is working in his fatigue point inning. 3 bad things happen. His grade will go down 5 points. He has scattered 5 hits and 2 walks. They scored twice on him. Pat Boyer steps in the box for the Blue Jays. Borders rolls a ball to second base, picked up by Knobloch to throw to first. 1 gone. Here's a shortstop, Manny Lee. Manny Lee swings and strikes out. 2 quick outs, and Robbie Alomar rolls a 3-6, which is popped up. Or a Y. Morris has a Y. That's a strikeout. Punch out number 7 for Jack Morris. Through 7, it's 2-0 Toronto. Actually, it's 7th stretch time. Duo for the Twins are 3, 4, and 5. Kirby Puckett, Ken Urbeck, and Chili Davis. This may be their best chance to score against Juan Guzman. He's limited them to 4 hits and only 1 walk. All right, the pitch to Kirby Puckett. Puckett lifts a fly ball toward right field. Play made by Kenny Maldonado. 1 out. Here's Herbeck. He swings and misses, strike 3, 2 outs. And now Chili Davis. Davis flies out to center field. So a quick inning for Juan Guzman. Top of the 8th. 2-0 Toronto. All right, Devo White will step in the box for Toronto. He also plays for the Marlins and Angels in his career. 5-1 is a base hit for Devo White. He's 1 for 4. Fast runner at first. D34 stealing. So he'll go. The roll is 64, but even that's not high enough to get him. Easy steal. Here is David Mark Winfield. He rolls a 5-2, and that's a 27. Winfield strikes out, caught looking. 1 down. Joe Carter. Joe Carter works the count and gets a walk. First and second Blue Jays trying to add to their 2-run lead. Kenny Maldonado, he can do it. He hit 20 homers, 272 hitter. He rolls a 2-3, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. John Olerud. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, and that changes the complexion of this game. Toronto 5 and Minnesota nothing. Jack Morris throws down the rosin bag. He is disgusted with himself. Kelly Gruber is the batter. Gruber hits a ground ball to shortstop, and he is thrown out by Gagne. 2 runs on 1 hit, 2-run homer by Olerud. Actually, 3 runs on the 1 hit, and it's 5-0 Toronto. All right, the Blue Jays can hold on to this victory today. We're going to next play the 94 Expos and have an all-Canada battle in our next game. Brian Harper leads off for Minnesota. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field, put away by Joe Carter. 1 away. Pedro Munoz rolls also a 4-1. It's a ground out to the shortstop. Off of his card, that's 2 outs. Mike Pagliarulo. 2-4 roll is a strikeout. 3 up and 3 down for the Twins. We go to the top of the 9th. 5-0 Blue Jays. To pitch the 9th, Minnesota will have a new pitcher. That's Terry Leach. He is a grade C ZZ pitcher. The odds number on his pitching grade is 8. We close the book on Jack Morris. He goes 8 innings, gives up 5 runs, all of them as a result of home runs, a 2-run homer and a 3-run homer. Pat Borders leads off the 9th for Toronto. Here's the pitch from Terry Leach. 5-6 roll is a high pop-up on the infield. Greg Gagne is under it and makes the catch. 1 gone. Manny Lee. Lee rolls a 3-3 roll, and that's going to be a base hit. Top of the order in Roberto Alomar. Alomar rolls a 1-3. 2 balls and no strikes. Leach has a ZZ control modifier. Next roll is a 6-1. Hit by pitch unless Leach is HBO 0, he is. That's 3 balls and no strikes. Next roll is a 6-4, and that's another 14, so he draws a walk the hard way. Lee goes to second base. Alomar's at first. Devo White's the batter. He is 1 for 4 on the game. 4-6 rolls, a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs. And the next batter is Dave Winfield. Winfield rolls a 6-4, and that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. No runs on a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Toronto 5 and Minnesota nothing. All right, Juan Guzman of the Toronto Blue Jays is going for a complete game shutout. And standing in his way is Gagne, Mack, and Knobloch. 1-6 roll to Gagne is a ground ball to the shortstop. Manny Lee throws to first. 1 out. Top of the order, and Shane Mack. Mack rolls a 2-1 roll, and that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs. Chuck Knobloch's last hope. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base. Knobloch throws not Knobloch. Alomar throws to first. That's the ball game. Final score, Toronto Blue Jays 5 and the Minnesota Twins 0. Game number 97 is in the books. Toronto Blue Jays are the winners. They're the new kings of the hill. Toronto Blue Jays scored 5 runs on 7 hits and no errors. Minnesota had no runs on 4 hits and no errors, a clean ball game. Winning pitcher is Juan Guzman. 9 innings pitched, no earned runs. He pitched a shutout. Jack Morris gave out 5 runs in 8 innings. He's the loser. It's a trip to Canada for our next game. 1994 Montreal Expos against the new kings of the hill, the 1992 Toronto Blue Jays. I like Canada. I've been there. Saw the Sky Dome in Toronto. That was in 2016, I believe it was. We had a good time. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.